In the last video, we basically built a backpack. In this video, we're going to be attaching the hardware to the seam allowances on the side, and then we're going to bind this main seam all the way around the edge. For the compression strap hardware, we have a decision to make. I'm going to use adjustable line locks and two small pieces of webbing. The line lock will be up here, and again the cord will come down through the inline D-ring and then terminate down here. Alright, so I installed the cord locks, and the goal was to make the cord come directly down in line with this D-ring, so these are both put on at an angle. So I decided that for the bottom of the lacing between the pack and the rib pocket, I'm going to use toaster cord locks and a small piece of webbing that I made with Cordura. I just folded this over twice and stitched right down the middle of it. And that's small enough to fit through the slots in the toaster. So there you can see I have my two cord locks attached. I just got to trim the tails. I ended up just putting it perpendicular in the seam allowance and stitching over it a few times. I think that's going to be more than enough. There isn't a lot of tension on this cord, so that should hold fine. So as we go through the binding, we're going to start in the middle of the bottom, do one piece of binding all the way around the main seam, and end back at the bottom with a nice finish. Okay, so I went all the way around the pack. I'm not really happy with how the top came out, so I'm actually going to undo this a little bit, pull the binding down, and then stitch back over it just to clean that up a little bit. Now I'm going to finish off the bottom. You can do it by just overlapping and underfolding and then stitching it down, and it would look kind of like that. Alright, so there you can see the finished binding at the end. And that fold over means that it's a nice clean edge, it won't unravel on you.